Alright, so we're back with yet another uh how bad can we get wrecked on the mystery rolls? These are fun. Just don't spend a lot of money. Because it might not be what you thought it might have been. So, I mean, what are the chances that you're really gonna find something that nobody touched over how many years? I find it extremely unlikely. Anyway, so who knows what these are? Somebody stuffed pennies in some pretty old paper. Let's go. On the end, let's see here. Hold on. On the end, looks like a 4. And some, I don't know, what do you think? What does this look like? 2? 9. That's a 9, right? 1949? No idea. No S. Ooh. I thought it was another Lincoln. What are you? Kind of hard to see. Oh. Not that. Let me get this light going. Even though it's bright out, this is probably going to be... Let's see. Zoom here. Swing that out of the way. Swing this around. Booyah. What do we get? Something? Nothing? Shut this off. Get this out of here. Right? Get this maybe. I don't know if that's really gonna do much. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, this. Yeah, I kind of need it over my shoulder, huh? Anyway, 19. Oh, 07? Ooh, that's got some nice color right there, right? Ooh. Yeah. Cool. Alright, what's in here? Wow, those look good, actually. Just catching that light? Yeah. Bling. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, it's very likely I paid too much for this roll, but you never know. Someone's gonna yell at me for opening it this way. I don't know how else to open it, so I'm just trying to not destroy this, but also not spend too much time on this. Alright, who knows what these fibers are? Probably something incredibly toxic. Ready? Oh, ooh. Alright. Come on, here we go. Come on. There it is. 1907. That looks pretty good, man. We'll save that to the end. Ooh, I think I see another one right there. So who knows what these are? I don't want to go throwing too many what do you want to call it? Speculations out there. This thing looks beat up, right? Weird. It's not Broadstruck, is it? No. I think it's just worn out. Yeah. Looks kind of funny on the camera. Right there. I don't know. Anyway, 1919. 1919. Pretty worn out. Ooh. So what is that, like good? I don't know. It's got a nice luster to it. Pretty cool. Can you see anything like this? There you go. Kind of dusty. Cool. Very worn. Kind of beat up. Still got some luster. All right. 1919. Kind of worn out. Let's see, what's this? I think I see a mint mark. Booyah. What is that? 1936 Denver. It's got some cheek. Roof. Some cheek problems. Big gash above the Y. What else? Can I see that mint mark worth of crap? Below the 6, it looks like a little something funny going on. Don't know what that is. Nothing too crazy. Where'd it go? Hello? The D on God really standing out. We really stands out. It's like a really strong strike on the letters there. I don't know. Maybe that's normal. 36. Nothing stands out. Pretty worn. Man, I really need that light, don't I? Yeah. So there you go. Still got nice luster. Ta-da. Alright, what do we got? 19. There's the 36. I'm going to try and make 1920s, 30s, yeah, etc. Ooh, I guess I could be ambitious and scoot this over for an implied. Maybe something good over there. What was the enter? 49? I think I said a 49. I already forgot. Alright, here we go. Ta-da! What is this? Another 30-something? Ooh, 17. Nice. Very nice. Pretty worn out. Some good luster. He's got some hair going on. Look at his hair. Very nice hair, Lincoln. His beard's looking good. I mean, it's obviously worn, but it's just the strike, the outline looks strong. His hair looks really strong on that front. What do you call that? Rooster curl looking hairdo. I don't know. Looks good. 1917 Denver. The D looks pretty worn out. That's what she said. Where's it at? Yeah, I need to get my lighting and my camera and all that figured out here if I want to continue this. Man, the luster is nice. $1917 D. Pretty well worn. Let me try something. Can I get a... Oh. Is that better? Maybe that's better. I might have some noise now with that light. Whatever. I forgot I have a light on this. So yeah, definitely pretty worn out. Right? Yeah. Yeah, the edge is almost... Anyway. I'm trying to speed this up. So 1919, 1917. What else? 20 something? 25. Looking good. Interesting. That G might need closer inspection. Now, to find out, can I zoom? Oh, shit. Oh, that's okay. Kind of noisy, but and I can't really see too well. Is that filled? It almost looks filled in, but it might be damaged. Huh. Yeah, I kind of completely. All right. What did I say? 25. Next, this one has some nice color. Kind of jacked. So there is a 48. Very ugly. Very ugly. Nice luster, but man, that whatever's going on is very distracting. Don't like it. Don't think it looks good. Oh, there we go. How about that? It ain't bad. Very ugly though. Dang, that's a clean coin if it wasn't so freaking ugly. He's got a gash on his forehead. He's got some wear. Anyway. Ooh, the back is really pretty. So maybe that was an ender at one time. Dang. What it is. Woof. Dude, that looks nice. Maybe a little gash to the right of the T. You know, a couple little scratches. A couple spots. But the wheat. Ooh. Look at the wheat. That looks great. Just don't look at the other side. The other side looks like trash. Unfortunately. Look at that. We're gonna look at this side one more time just to leave it on a positive note. Can we focus? Yeah, those wheats look great. That B looks kind of weird. How close? How close until we start wigging out? So there's the nice looking, what did we say, 48? 48, alright. That one was fun. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll save the side. Ooh, this one is very, 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 very worn. Woof. Holy shit. Whoa, bro. Good lord. Is that an 11? I have no idea. It looks like an 11. I can't hold it still. Yeah, it looks like an 11. Oof. Grr. I mean, it's just... yeah. Very worn out. I wouldn't even know what that is. What's below a good? Right? Is that a good? Come on, that's trash. It's like almost smooth. It's cool, but not what we're looking for. What do we have? What is that? Oh, a doggy. Two doggies. Two doggies walking by. Oh, shoot. There we go. 19. Looks like an 8. 28. San Francisco. Not very pretty, but the finish looks good. This looks like it might have been, I don't know. Is that scratches in there? Is it just from circulation, or was that cleaned? I can't tell. You see those kind of Just abrasions I'm catching in the light. I don't know. Maybe that's just from circulation. I don't know. It almost looks... something funny about it. Looks funny. You see those? You can see that. He's got some big scratches in his head. Cool date. Cool mint mark. The S is pretty. 8 looks smashed. It looks smashed, beat up, very beat up. Not a specimen that would be on, yeah. I don't know, maybe that's normal. Maybe I'm just catching some weird. I don't know. Maybe it's not polished or anything. Maybe that's just a luster and some scratches. Anyway, moving on. What was that? 28? S. So we got an S. That's cool. Something different. If nothing more. What's this? 38. Wow, look at his cheek. You see that? See if I can get in here. Whoa, bro. It looks like he has a skull. Look at his cheek. You see that? Look at his head. Like right on the temple. That's kind of weird. What's going on there? Is that normal? What am I don't think that's normal. This might have got hit by something. Right? What is that? 1938? Look at that. What is that? You see that? He's got like a meteor crater in his temple. Something else funny going on in the hair. Maybe that's just wear. But then again on the cheek, I noticed the cheek and the mouth right away. It looked kind of skeletal. And then I caught that temple. Weird. Weird. I don't know. That's very strange. 1938 temple crater Lincoln sent with some good luster. That was kind of neat. Very weird. What happened there? I don't know. Let's look back here. Ooh, the wheat's look. That one's got some problems on the left. But on the right, it looks... well, it's got some wear. I mean, is that an XF, or are we looking like fine because of that gash over there? You tell me. 38 Crater Temple. What are you grading it? It's got some scratches. It's got a little gash below the A on the left. On America, you see it? I'm trying to catch it in the light. I don't know. It ain't too distracting. Above the U, maybe a little bit. United States, and then you got a couple little spots below the S there, and below the F there. Some scratches around here and there. Maybe a little business above between the O and the N. Gash over here on the wheat lines, which would have otherwise been some nice looking wheat lines. You got some nice looking wheat lines. Try that. It might work. You could probably pull that off at a coin show, right? That might work. That might work. There you go. Send donations to helping you land a partner at the coin show with hilarious coin jokes. So yeah, Crater Temple Lincoln. What do you think? What caused that? Is that from the mint, or is that something hit this thing? I don't know. That's weird because it almost has a luster in there, right? I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm gonna put it to the side. Crater Temple. Man, are they all like that? I might just be tripping. Let me see. Here's a 57. That's pretty What's your temple? Okay. Dang, that one looks weird too. Okay. Nah, it might be normal. Why does it look so skeletal today? I might have some new light coming in and giving me a view of the coins like I haven't seen before. It's highly possible. How am I just noticing that though? Huh. Alright, so back to the normal sorting pile you go. Because, yeah, now that looks normal when compared to that. It just really stuck out. Anyway, I wasted enough time with that. There's the 40s, there's the 30s. What is this? A 1919. Pretty worn. So, yeah, you can see that crater temple there. Alright. Debunked. 1919, looking good. What about back here? Pretty worn. Yeah. Pretty worn out. So you got looks like a little Shiba Doge and his buddy. I don't know what it was. Some kind of little herding dog maybe. What do we have here? 1917, right? Nice. Very nice, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Now, I would call this probably good, because you got a lot of wear on Lincoln's cheek and his suit, but the coin looks pretty. Got a nice little scratch on his face. Kind of sucks. The hair's pretty worn. Still look good. That spot's ugly. Oh, got a nasty freaking gash. I didn't even see that. Ugh. Gross. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. No comment. I didn't even notice that right away. The wheats look, it's whatever. It has a huge gash already in this business. You saw it. So who knows how many of those I've missed already? What is it, 1917? So the teens are dominating our find here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That Chrysler does not sound good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50% in the... I guess we got that one 1911. No 1912s, but we got a 17, a 19, a 17, and 19. Oh, shoot. What did I just say? That's cool. Dang, that's shiny. That's a red. That son of a bitch is red. Very worn out. It's got a little smash over on the... Is it a rim or an edge? The periphery, the outer periphery, whatever. Anyway, smashed over there. 1912. Come on, right there. Pretty worn out. Very pretty. It's got almost like a spackle finish going on. Very interesting. Dun 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 dun. Just screaming red. And it's so worn out, but it's still screaming red. What gives? I don't get it. Screaming red, but it's very worn out. Huh, 1912. The year that the red just doesn't quit. Or maybe they just polished the shit out of this. Is that what I'm looking at? Because it's very worn out. That's probably what I'm looking at. Look how beat up that is. Tell me, is that somebody polished the crap out of it? Because it does have... I don't know. Yeah, it's possible. I can't get a focus. Focus, you turd. Yeah, I don't know. Down at the bottom, I'm kind of seeing some like lines, like polished lines, scratch lines, whatever you want to call that. It's very, very, very likely maybe it was polished. Something. It looks funny. It's just, huh? That's really red. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. 1912. I mean, look at that. It's crazy. Anyway. Here is a... Ooh, 1910. Very good. Yeah, I don't know. Today I'm seeing lines that's maybe it's from circulation. I don't know, but like, how is this so brown? And that last one is so red. But then if you look at like where it's getting hit, it kind of like cleans it up back to copper, which makes me think that that this one possibly altered. Anyway, I need to hurry up. I got other stuff I gotta get done. So 10 technically goes over here. We're running out of space. Ooh, that one looks super pretty. What is that? Let's put this here. You guys already saw that, so you know that's coming. This one's super pretty. What are you? This is not the super pretty one I just said. 26. Lincoln looks good, nice and sharp. So what's that? Extra fine? I don't know, 6 maybe kind of beat up. I don't know, it looks pretty good. 6 just looks weird. 9 looks kind of weird. It's catching some light, like, huh? Like it's maybe got scraped up. Yeah, his cheek's definitely pretty scraped up. Anyway, cool stuff. Wheat. Got a little bit of business on the right side. The left side looks maybe better. Worn definitely right there. You can see that it's just all smoothed out. So, maybe an XF, maybe a fine. There we go. Fine on an XF. Got a weird crater thing right between the ends. Cool. What did I say that was? 26. So we got 3 20s. This one has some ugly. Both pretty and ugly. So I think this was our ender. Man, that's pretty. Pretty, yet it's got some scratches. See, like that looks like a more natural red, right? That other red looks fake as shit. Like it was cleaned up. This even has some scratches in the field in front of him right there, so. But anyway, it looks good. His eye looks really nice. His nose, I can't tell if that's a design or a scratch in the eyebrow. His hair's looking sharp. Man, this is a nice coin. Scratch below the date. You know, whatever. The field in front of him is probably the most well, below the date. He's got some wear on the cheek, but not horrible. This suit looks nice. Are those lines normal? Those kind of horizontal? In the lapel? I don't remember. Got a little flicker above the E in Liberty. fun. That one looks good. The reverse absolutely sucks. Fuck. What the hell is that? Man, that's unfortunate. Ugh, look at that down there. Gross. So, that sucks. Really pretty coin. Kind of tricked off. What caused that? Sit on something? Something got on it? Man. That's too bad. 40s. That's the most red coin out there. Let's maybe give you a little bump. Here we go. But then I lose. Go down a little bit. This thing's so stupid. And temperamental. There we go. There we go. Doesn't know what it's doing. Alright. Looks like another 1928. Pretty gashed up. Not interested. Woof. 20s. Ooh, that's pretty. What does that say? I can't tell. We'll get there. 36 Denver. That's cool. Alright. That one's pretty sharp. Yeah, so there's those lines in the suit. I thought that was the design, but sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. The eye looks really nice. That's nice. I wish it was all brown and not those scratched up, scuffed up red spots. It'd be way prettier. The wheats look pretty decent. A little bit of scuff. Anyway, 36 Denver. Here's a 1919 S. That's sweet. S for sweet. Pretty worn out, but he's got a nice look on his face. Look at that. That looks sweet. He's like, yeah, I know I still look good. That's cool. Anyway. Nerding out on some coins. How about that? Pretty worn. Still got a nice shine to it. Yeah, that one's fun. 1919S. So yeah, most of these are from the teens. Although they have gone out as far as, I think we found 50s in the previous rolls. I don't recall. Didn't recur. What's this? Yuck. 49S. That looks really gross. Gross, gross, gross. The back didn't look that bad. Got some marks, but it looks pretty good. And the wheats look, pretty fine. Anyway, where were you? 49 S. So that was our first S in the 40s. And I think we've only gotten D's in the 30s. When did Denver start producing coins? I don't know. That'd be cool information to just be able to say. What is that? 35? 1935. So, I mean, it's worth noting there's a couple years we've not seen that. I'm not surprised, but does that suggest we may be onto something with regards to somebody's already looked through these and was like, you can have these, and then we'll just bill it as unsearched when really all the goodies are gone? Because, yeah. 35. This is super shiny. It's got some nasty spot in the field. 54 Denver. So, not anything super special. Nice condition. Yeah, looks pretty good. The L looks like it's getting up on the left. But I think that was a thing in the 50s where the L kind of... I don't know what caused that. It goes up into that little skateboard ramp area. Woof, that looks great. Wow. Yeah, the reverse on that one is nice. Look at that. Look at the wheat. Oh, the wheat's great. The fields look pretty good. A little bit of business. Mostly pretty good. Alright. So for throwing a 50 in there, they made it a semi-pretty one with an ugly, ugly spot in the field, unfortunately. Yeah, it's whatever. Is that toning? Yeah, I don't know. Something got on it. It looks like it's reacting. Pretty coin. If I could focus it. I mean, Lincoln looks great. Whatever. Moving on. 50s. Now that takes over the spot as the most red coin. Now this one looks incredibly sus after having those out there. Yeah. Here we go. So here's that other red coin. This one's definitely dirty. Where's that toning? Might be some toning. On his suit down there. What is that? Is that... That might be some color. I can't tell. Ooh, there might be some purple in there. Yeah. That might just be color, baby. Let me see. Yeah, I suck at this. I don't know. That's interesting. It definitely looks like more of a reaction. It might be wear. It might be wear. I don't know. What the hell do I know? God we trust. 54. That looks nice. Pretty nice. Flipping it. Ooh. Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird color, man. Look at that. What is that? It's like a... It doesn't look wiped or anything. It just looks like some color. My neighbors are wondering what in the hell I'm doing. They like totally did a stop and stare in here and then realized I was sitting right here and they're like, oh shit, ski. Too bad. That color's kind of neat. I thought it was ugly at first and now I'm kind of having second thoughts on that one. Dang. Alright, that's pretty. That's really pretty. Look at the color going up into the wheat. But the wheat still looks good. You see that? Interesting. That's kind of neat. There we go. That looks better. You see the wheat? I mean, if you just look at the lines seem intact. And then you see the color in there just kind of screwing up the reflection, which makes it look kind of funky. We do have some gash right on the one, of the O of the one. That sucks. Just notice that. Maybe a couple other spots, but man, I thought that was going to be a super disgusting coin, and now I'm like, that's kind of cool. Alright, I'm going to try not to touch the surfaces too much at all. 54. What seemed super ugly is kind of some pretty toning. I don't know, man. That might be almost uncirculated, if not. I mean, I guess it was circulated because it's in a freaking roll, and someone sent it to me, so I don't know how that works. It's definitely what I would say is better than a extremely fine, but I don't know, how do you call something mint state if it came in a roll with other dates? Is that, I don't know. Grading's weird. This one's cool. That's definitely set that one aside unless I start finding them like that in high numbers. Man, that's pretty. Sorry. No, it's not a proof. That's just a nice coin. That's not a proof, is it? No. Look at that. Dude, that is gorgeous. Woof. Look at it go all the way out to the edge. Ready? Zoom. Bing. Oh, I lost focus. Terrible. I did terrible sound effects. Look at that. Oh, man. That's fun. Come on, camera. Wow. Yeah, that one's cool. I like that one. That one's gonna be, it's so weird because just at a glance you can tell it's in real nice shape, but then you're like, it's got some, you can see it's red, but it's got some color, but it's not like typical how I would think of toning, like on a silver coin. It's like just its own weird, unique snowflake pattern going on in there. Look at that. That's so weird. That's cool. I was thinking about joining PCGS. It's like $249 for a year, and then you get 8 submissions. I'm like, man, I would submit something like this. That gash in the O kind of sucks, but like that might ruin a submission, right? They might be like, nah, dude, it's clearly jacked. And then the grades for this date below anything but a mint state might not be worth. So yeah, I don't know. That's a freaking cool coin. And I believe 54 would have been in the year of uncirculated coins, so uncirculated mint sets, it would have been on the lower end relatively to like what they produce, what they have produced after, I want to say like 62 or 61, definitely 64. Anyway, I'm not an expert about any of that, but your guys' videos have helped me a lot, learn a lot, and then I go and look it up and I'm like, okay, alright, cool. Things I didn't know that people say, especially in the comments. If you know something, leave it in the comments, man. I learned so much reading the comments of these videos that people put up. So yeah, if you have knowledge, put it out there. 54, beautiful. You get to go over here in my beautiful collection. Think. How about that? So we're down to the last 4. And it looks like we're only going to get the 2. Oh, look at that. 1940S. Pretty fun. The L. Oh, wow. so the L on the 40 is that way too, huh? Yeah, look at that L. Huh. Fun. I wish this thing could just lock into focus and just like no matter how where I'm at, it's just on it. It's probably a lighting issue. Anyway, what did I say? 40S. Alright, so this is the last wheat scent. Whoa, that's dark. Wow, 1919. Wow, what is up with that? Good lord, that's like dark chocolate. And it's a nice shape. Look at the lines. Wow, is that just the no, it's got some wear on his face, but oh man, that's a neat color too. And he's got some beat up parts on the rim. That's what I've been noticing a lot. Just kind of like some nasty gashes. Cool color. Very dark. Very dark. $19.19 no mint mark. Looking very dark. Can't get it in focus. There it is. Neat color. I see some blue in there. I see some purple in there. I don't know if that'll come up on the video. Like, is it reflecting off something? No, I think that's the color in the coin. Man, but look at all those lines. Is that, I don't know. Don't know. Is that cleaned? Look at that. You see that? You see all that dancing? See, I don't know if that's just like, I don't know. That might be some sus business. So, like, look up in the letters. You see how, like, none of that dancing is in the letters? But it is all around down there? That's highly suspicious to me. Yeah, this is incredibly suspect. I don't know. Maybe that's normal. I would guess that this was cleaned or polished. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. I've never polished a coin to be like, you know, with various materials and just from an experimental to see what that produces. Neat coin. The dark colors interesting, but yeah, got some highly suspicious. I don't know, like, look in the letters, look around the date, Liberty down below. Looks like it's just accumulated dirt. Maybe that's normal, and I'm just looking at where it has picked up dirt. Don't know, man. Cool. 1919. So the teens dominated with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coins. One being a 1912, one being a 1911, and one being a 1910. So you had 6 actually in the teens. 4 in the 20s, 4 in the 30s, 4 in the 40s, 1 in the 50s, and 3 in the 10, 11, 12 range. And then you had 2. You had this one we already saw. This was that Ender. Man, that's It was nice until I looked at between the T and the E's got some whack. Liberty is, you can kind of think you can see it, like, yeah, I see something there, but I mean, you can see like the tops, but that's pretty much all worn out. Pretty coin. This one looks polished too, right? Do you see that? Just kind of dancing, shimmering. Maybe not. It's got some color. It's got some blues and purples in there, but that might be from where? I don't know. I need to learn more about this. Yeah, the T and the E and the S. Jacked. But that's pretty. It's my most prettiest one I have. Even though it's possibly cleaned. Hopefully not. The eye looks kind of jacked. Cool. I like that. I don't know if it was worth the premium I paid on the roll, but it is what it is, you know? What are you gonna do? So that looks decent. Still got some. The shield, looking at the lines of the shield, they are not intact. The top one goes all the way across. The bottom one goes all the way across, but then no other ones go all the way across. And it looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it looks like 7 lines horizontal at the top of the shield. I don't know if that means anything. I'm just kind of using what people have with full bell lines, full split bands, whatever any of that means. Oh man, that's gorgeous. Jeez. It's got some on the left side of the 1. You see that kind of tink. It's got some wear, but man, that's pretty. If this isn't cleaned, it's got between the N and the T, I see some stuff, so between the E at the top. Oh man, that's nice. So is that cleaned? I don't know. What would you call that? XF? No, because the Liberty's all worn out. So maybe a fine? Very fine? I have no idea. I would call it still pretty. Some neat color. Oh, there's a gash at the O. That's nice. I like that. I mean, what would you pay for something like that? Is that like $1, a $2 coin? I have no idea. Alright. You know, you figure, okay, I paid, what, $1 for one of these pennies on an auction or an eBay or something, and you get 25 of them in a roll, so you're looking at $25, unless you can do better than $1 on each one. That's kind of how I see it. That's probably a quick way to lose a bunch of money, but this one's pretty worn out. This might be fine. Definitely more worn than the last one. You can see that top line is still intact and the bottom line is still intact. Most of the other lines are completely worn. The wreath, while it has some detail on the bow and the ribbon, whatever you want to call it at the bottom, I can still see some arrows. It definitely has some wear on the vegetation or whatever you want to call that. What year is this? Let's find out. Dun, 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 dun. 1890. Nice. So yeah, it's got some wear. There's no sign of Liberty. There's a weird thing going on right there. 1890. Alright. Is that cleaned, or is that just what it is? I have no idea. Maybe it's just worn. Huh. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So we had 2 of these. 48 wheats. So yeah. I don't remember what I was in this roll for. I mean, I can find out, but what do you think I paid for it? Put it in the comments. What should I have paid for it? What shouldn't I have paid for it? Alright, I'm out of here.